We'll start with our Pledge of Allegiance. Is that Buck?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll wait until Buck gets here.
He don't know the word.
Hey,
Grand entrance.
and he's not dusty, so the beans are coming in okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the
United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now we'll observe a moment of silence. Thank you. Item 1.3, adjustments to the agenda. Dr. Hall.
There are no adjustments tonight, President Hutton.
Thank you. 1.4, core purpose, core goal, and core values. Angie Brown, would you read those for us, please?
Yes, the core purpose is success for all students. Our core goals are at least 90% of students to pass the language arts and English and mathematics on state assessments. For core values, for character, we will continue to be an institution guided by ethical strength. For students, we will continue to put students first in our priorities and our decision-making. Service, we will continue to be an organization known for its servant spirit. And stewardship, we will continue to embody the qualities of stewardship.
Thank you, Angie. 1.5, comments from patrons, and there's nobody here that signed up to address an agenda item, so we'll move into the second category, which is minutes and accounts payable vouchers. Item 2.1, approval of minutes of the regular meeting of the Board of School Trustees on September 5, 2024. You've had a chance to look at those. Are there any questions or concerns?
I move we approve them.
I'll second.
Penny, didn't even let Penny sit down.
Let's do more minutes.
Yep.
Okay, Angie Brown,
Yes.
Buck Evans,
You said payments, right?
No minutes.
Minutes.
Minutes?
Minutes.
Oh, minutes.
okay. Kevin Gidner,
Yeah.
Mike Hanna,
Yes.
John Lord,
Yes.
Mark Thompson,
Yes.
Bill Hutton.
Yes. Item 2.2, approval of the accounts payable vouchers. Again, you've had a chance to peruse all those numbers and all. Are there any questions or concerns from the board?
Move we approve.
I'll second that.
Penny?
Angie Brown,
Yes.
Buck Evans,
Yes.
Kevin Gidner,
Yes.
Mike Hanna,
Yes.
John Lord,
Yes.
Mark Thompson,
Yes.
Bill Hutton.
Yes. Item 3 on consent items, we just have 3 categories, 3.3, 3.2, or 3.1, 3.2, and 3.3. We'll take all those at the same time if it's okay. Again, you've had a chance to look at those.
I make a motion that we approve 3.1 through 3.3 as presented to us.
I'll second that.
Penny?
Angie Brown,
Yes.
Buck Evans,
Yes.
Kevin Gidner,
Yes.
Mike Hanna,
Yes.
John Lord,
Yes.
Mark Thompson,
Yes.
Bill Hutton.
Yes. Moving on to financial business, 4.1, contract approval. Mr. McCarty.
Thank you, President Hutton. Tonight, the administration is requesting approval of one contract with CSO regarding professional services for the roofing projects at Pendleton Heights High School and East Elementary.
The signature on the bottom of that is not that mine, or is it yours?
I think that will be mine.
Good, then
or
I don't-
Either one. But,
Well, I don't want to pay for it, so you can go ahead and sign for it.
When are they going to start?
We had our first pre-construction meeting today. Supplies will be delivered a week from today and tomorrow. And the exact start date will be a little bit dependent on the weather. They're finishing up another school in the county right now. And obviously, if the weather holds, anticipate being very soon.
Good news.
Yes.
I move we approve 4.1.
I'll second.
Penny?
Angie Brown,
Yes.
Buck Evans,
Yes.
Kevin Ginder,
Yes.
Mike Hannah,
Yes.
John Lord,
Yes.
Mark Thompson,
Yes.
Bill Hutton.
Yes. Item 4.2, update to support staff salary schedule. Mr. McCarty.
Thank you, President Hutton. Tonight, the administration is requesting one small change to the support staff salary schedule that has been approved. It relates to the items that are highlighted in yellow, which are the school resource officer full-time and a readjustment to the school security title as well.
And I'm sure glad to see those security people on a regular basis in each one of the buildings. That's good.
The adjustment that have been made so far has spurred some interest.
Am I correct that part that you have in yellow applies to two people?
I mean, essentially, we're just changing the title of one, and that's
Okay.
Jeff Taylor. And then we're making the change because we need to make that change so that we can continue on with the progress with the deal we're working out for East Elementary.
Okay.
That's the gist of that change.
That's also Mr. Baker also, Officer Baker.
No, Officer Baker's paid for by the town of Pendleton.
Okay, no, I thought we paid some of his. but
We
don't.
do, we pay a percentage of whatever,
Okay.
we pay a
That's not
percentage.
this.
No,
Okay,
no, they bill us separately.
okay.
But they are very similar to each other. They're comparable amounts.
Any other questions?
I'd make a motion to approve 4.2.
Second.
Any?
Angie Brown,
Yes.
Buck Evans,
Yes.
Kevin Ginder,
Yes.
Mike Hannah,
Yes.
John Lord,
Yes.
Mark Thompson,
Yes.
Bill Hutton.
Yes. Section 5, other communications. We have nobody to speak on that. 5.2, communication from the superintendent, Dr. Hall.
Thank you, President Hutton. I just want to update you on an activity that several of us participated in today. So we were given the opportunity to go to the Emergency Management Center downtown Anderson today and participate in a tabletop exercise related to a hazardous waste spill that it was a drill. They've told me to say this many times in case anybody's listening to this, but a drill that involved a hazardous waste spill related to a train derailment near our schools. And so we worked through that today, myself and Mr. Rose, Mrs. Hagerman, Mrs. Rickert, and Mrs. Reed. And we worked through those scenarios, and it was a great opportunity to interact with all the different players that would be involved in that. We made a lot of good connections today, and so it was very informative, and I think that we helped them as much as they helped us, because there were some things that they didn't know how we would react in a situation like that. So it was a very good opportunity. It was actually extremely mentally tiring for me, but it was a really good activity for us to go through. So. That's it.
Thank you. Item 5.3, communications from the Board of School Trustees. Mike, we'll start down with you this time.
Well, I attended the Arabian Ambassadors the other day, as some of us did, and it seems to be a fantastic program, and I think it's so informative to those people who just don't know what happens behind the scenes of all of our buildings, and superintendent, everybody, what they do and what's involved, so I thought they got a really good exposure to that, so it's interesting to watch them, because they try to disseminate and digest what he talks about, and I think they're overwhelmed sometimes with what is involved, from us, the board, to everyone here. But it's pretty interesting. I think they got out a lot of that, and I think they're thankful for the information. It was very good as usual. Glad I went.
I imagine when they get their slides from the presentation and everything else, they'll be referring to them instead of just ignoring them.
There's a lot of information.
Yeah,
And
sure is.
I know some of that went over their head, but if they have an opportunity to look at it again, they'll get it. But,
Mhm.
yeah, a lot involved. Good job, Mark. Good.
Thank you, Mike. Buck?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Mr. Thompson?
Same as Mike, it was very good. It's always informative, and Dr. Hall and I talked about this earlier tonight. I think we've got a really good group of people. They seem to be really into it, and I think we'll get a lot of questions, a lot of good questions. So, yeah, it's good.
John?
Our girls' cross-country team is really killing it. They have two young ladies that are absolutely, really fast times. And the boys' team is doing well, so congratulations to all of them.
Thank you. Angie?
I had the opportunity to go to the alternative committee meeting for alternative school, and that was last Wednesday. Got an update. They have 16 students currently. One is a fifth-year senior, 10 are current seniors, and 5 are juniors. They're all performing well.
Good.
There's one student that has a little bit of attendance issues, but they're working through that. I learned that we have quite a few kids in that program that are in foster care. So, I mean, it's just something else on their plate that they deal with. They're working on projects. They have projects that they do every year with Pendleton Elementary, since they're right beside Pendleton Elementary. And these are service that they do, putting up a TP, weeding for them. And I think Mr. Cook is gonna possibly reach out to the other elementary schools and perhaps maybe see what service can be done there. We also talked about the career day that we have coming up at the high school on October 30th. And so I think Mr. Cook is gonna see if he can get his kids over there for the career day too.
Sure.
We think that would be good for them,
Good.
so.
I'm glad to provide that service for the kids.
Yeah, and he does have his assistant that returned from last year, so his assistant is now there for the second year, and,
Good.
you know, that's good for the kids too.
Stability helps.
Yep.
Thank you for that report. Kevin?
Yeah, I also attended the Arabian Ambassador, and adding to what Mike said, it's just obviously an excellent, I love the sharing of information with them, and it just shows that we're open about what we do, so kudos, I mean, awesome. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Moving on to the adjournment of the regular meeting, I'd entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I will second.
Penny?
Angie Brown,
Yes.
Buck Evans.
Yes.
Kevin Ginder,
Yes.
Mike Hanna,
Yes.
John Lord,
Yes.
Mark Thompson,
Yes.
Bill Hutton.
Yes. This meeting's adjourned, but I'd like to move right into the budget hearing meeting, if that's okay with the board.
It's okay.
Hearing no concerns, we'll move right in. Mr. McCarty?
Thank you, President Hutton. This is the budget hearing for the advertised 2025 budget, as well as the 2025 bus replacement plan and capital project plan. This hearing is part of the budget process, which gives the public an opportunity to ask questions about the advertised budget, as well as bus replacement and capital project funds. The administration has followed the corporation's adopted budget schedule and the guidelines set by the Department of Local Government Finance. On Thursday, August 15th, 2024, a budget work session was held by the administration and the Board of School Trustees to discuss the 2025 budget. On Thursday, September 5th, the administration was given permission by the Board of School Trustees to advertise the budget, as well as the bus replacement and capital project plan. Those were uploaded to Gateway as well as the SMCSC website. This brings us to the next step of the budget process, which is the budget hearing. The budget hearing must be at least 10 days prior to budget adoption, and the budget adoption is currently scheduled for Thursday, October 3rd, which is 2 weeks from tonight at 7. So we will be in compliance with all of our DLGF guidelines as well. So at this point, I will open the hearing to answer questions that the public might have about the proposed 2025 budget as advertised, as well as the bus replacement and the capital projects plan.
Thank you.
You're it.
No pressure.
No question. All right.
Are there any questions from the board?
Is this something we need to approve tonight? Do
Uh,
we vote on it tonight?
No,
No.
this is just a public
next
hearing, so there's no vote on this. What we will do is, on the October 3rd meeting, we will ask for adoption of our advertised budget, and then we will post the adopted budget to Gateway, and then it will go through the review process by the Department of Local Government field representatives. So that's kind of how it works.
This is just an intermediary step, getting to the final decision in a couple of weeks.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
That probably needed to be clarified to anybody that's watching, because it almost looks like we're ramming something through, but it's not that case.
No, it cannot be adopted until 10 days after the public hearing. And the public hearing has to be advertised at least 10 days prior to it being held. So we actually posted it posted it on the DLGF website. Actually, Penny and I posted it the Thursday after it was approved on the 5th. So it's been up there for 2 weeks
Good.
at this point. So we meet the 10-day deadline there, and then obviously we'll have 14 days till we're going to ask the board for adoption.
Sure. Thank you. Any questions?
This concludes the budget hearing.
Do
I'll
we
make a
need a
motion.
formal adjournment?
Yep, I'll make a motion to
Okay.
adjourn the budget
Second.
hearing.
Penny?
Angie Brown,
Yes.
Buck Evans.
Yes.
Kevin Ginder,
Yes.
Mike Hannah,
Yes.
John Lord.
Yes.
Mark Thompson.
Yes.
Bill Head.
Yes. This meeting